This is Rockin' with Jammin'. It's with Granny for Beller. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Good, just chilling. Chilling, playing my games. I have to do my homework. I literally still have to do my homework, but
Yeah,
it's
but
going good.
it's Friday. Can you just put it off for
No,
another?
no,
No,
no. I wish you do
nah.
not know how much I beg. It's kind of
Well,
like I was. It's kind of like sometimes I kind of beg like a 1400 playing for slices of bread.
gotcha,
It's
gotcha.
hard. I gotta be lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations on your new single, Art of Deception. The song rocks, man. Very good style. Like it.
Uh, hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, we had a lot of fun creating that song and the video.
And the video was amazing. How did you come up with it? Being a granny.
Well, I'd have to say that Granny is definitely horror movie inspired. So there's an element of this kind of witch like scary kind of character that seems like it fits heavy metal. What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah. The reason why is because actually, old ladies in horror movies are like this is kind of people when they see a old lady in a horror movie when it already seems catchy. Yeah, ah, yeah. I forgot my toast. Ah, right back.
Dude, exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So it seems to work. We have a lot of fun with it. It's got a pretty cool vibe to it, and folks like yourself seem to enjoy it. So
And the video. Oh, sorry. You did a duo cover of Stand Up and Shout.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
duo
Did you
cover.
check it out?
Yes, I actually read. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a lot of fun. You had some great players on there too.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed. Why did you release it under the name Leroy the Eighth? Under
Oh, okay. No, it's so actually it's that's the Roman numerals for 13. So it's Leroy 13. And that's my last name, Leroy. So I thought, what the heck? Why not? We'll call it this. It was just a collaboration with these awesome musicians, and we thought, hey, let's redo this Ronnie James Dio song, and we'll donate all the proceeds to the charity because he has a cancer foundation that his wife Wendy started, and so all the proceeds go to that foundation, and that was a lot of fun. It's only been like 4 months, but it's doing really good on the internet. Yeah.
Was it hard making music during the pandemic?
You know, honestly, not really. It's not that much different than how we do things in a regular environment because we do a lot of emailing with tracks back and forth anyways. So, I mean, it was different because we couldn't all be in a room at the same time, which is ideal, to have everybody's vibes in the room and you record together, but it wasn't too bad.
Do you have more than just a single coming? Maybe an album?
Well, we do, and we're just trying to make a decision what we would do. Will we do another cover or will we do an original song? I don't know. What do you think?
Cover. I think you should cover. If you're a metalhead, you should cover. I'm trying to think of a metal. You've definitely seen like a very metal guy, so a Slayer cover.
I mean, Slayer's pretty cool, man. But how about, I was kind of thinking a little more along the lines of, oh, maybe Judas Priest, maybe Iron Maiden, maybe Queensryche,
Or maybe Alice Cooper.
maybe Alice Cooper. If it's a cover, but we may surprise you and just put an original track out.
All right, yeah, it would be cool if you could do a Dreams cover. It's like you want your freedom.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be pretty badass.
Yeah, yeah, imagine it's that though. Metal version of Dreams. You want your freedom. Woo! kick you down.
I mean, you should probably help me sing that because that would be awesome.
You are you still working with Jesse James Jew per year?
Currently, no, but we did work together for a number of years, and I was recording a couple years back in his studio in Kennesaw, Georgia. Had a lot of fun. Yeah.
What was it like working with Stormy Daniels? Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels. I mean, it was great. She's super cool. She's creative. She's got a great work ethic. We had a great time together, and we made a really cool video.
Do you guys keep in touch?
Not recently. I haven't talked to her in a while since the pandemic, but I mean, that could happen anytime. I mean, we were talking, but everybody's busy, you know. Just haven't reached out in a while.
How did you come up with Granny? How did you come up with her?
So, and maybe you'll appreciate this. So, for years, I've been drawing a little line of cartoon characters, okay? And they're stick figures, okay? They have little stick arms and legs, but I call them sick figures. Get it? So sick instead of stick. And they're demented little characters, and one of those characters is Granny. And I thought some years back, wouldn't it be cool if I actually tried to become like this kind of a character on stage in a rock band? And I don't know, it seemed heavy metal to do it. So that's kind of how it evolved. And then since then, it just took on a life of its own. So.
Wow, actually fascinating. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I mean, Granny's evolved into this, and I'm going to make sure, hang on one second. I'm going to make sure that we send you one of these shirts. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it. Yeah, that would be
Granny right there. Now, this isn't a sick figure, but I'm going to show you one. You got 1 second?
Yeah,
I got it right here. You'll understand this in a minute. Okay, right here. Now this is the cartoon character that I'm talking about. You see her?
Yeah, I see her.
She's got a hatchet, and she just chopped off that chicken's head right there. And she's one of a number of characters that I call sick figures. And so, yeah, that's like the evolution. There's the beginning of Granny right there. I've never shown anybody this before.
Wow.
I swear I haven't. I've talked about it, but I've never actually shown anybody. Yeah,
wow,
dude.
That's awesome. Yeah, that actually looks cool, man. Nice talent you have.
Yeah.
You should become an artist medalist. Medalist.
Thanks.
Yeah, you should just like staying as you're painting. That would actually be very cool, and you would actually create a new style. Actually, you could create a new style that could actually go down to generation to generation to other rockers. It could actually be pretty fascinating, painting and then singing about like what you're thinking.
Yeah, I like that. You know what I need? I need an animator. So if you know any cool animators, make sure you connect me with them. And then we could turn those little figures into actual moving animations.
Wow, that would be cool. Actually would be like, it would be like this. Like, see, imagine taking like a lizard with the Granny and then like, it's actually cool. Or no, actually, this is like it. Like, yeah, that would actually be cool. I'm just showing in the room here. That's why I got the pencil in the skull head.
Yeah, I like it.
Terminator.
I like it.
What's your favorite horror movie or show? Do you have any horror shows, horror movies?
Well, it's easy for me. My favorite horror movie ever is called Burnt Offerings. I need you to look that up, and I need you to watch that movie. It's from the 70s, and it features, well, it's starring Karen Black, and in the 70s she was considered the horror queen. One of my favorite actresses. especially in the horror genre, but watch Burnt Offerings, and then you'll also understand where part of Granny comes from. Because there's an old woman who lives up in the attic in this haunted house, and it's really creepy.
I'll watch it tonight. Have you ever watched Hereditary?
I have not.
Oh my God, you need to see it. It actually is it's very weird. It's like it can be scary if you like are like a not a horror fan. It actually can be scary, but it just creeps you out. The reason why it's so weird, they're like witches. I can explain the story. So like
Okay.
their grandmother just died. They were a witch. She was a witch actually, and she's communicating to the disabled child. It's like kind of her nose like washed in her face or something. It's kind of like that. And she saw her grandmother was a burning like pot, and so she keeps seeing stuff. And she's really weird. She likes cutting off birds' heads. So that's actually a little bit of Granny as well. The
Excellent.
brother, what?
I said
I
excellent.
want to explain. I would. So the brother is actually just like, oh, my grandma died. I'm just gonna go smoke some pot. No, none. Well, he was no. He's actually not a drug addict, but he's just one of those teenagers that are like, yeah, all right. He's like kind of one of those guys. And
Yeah.
then, well, he actually did smoke some weed in the party though. So he was gonna go to a party, and he had to take his sister because of the. Well, I just want to explain a little bit. All right, I won't. I want to get too deep.
No, it's cool, man. I'm ready.
All right, so he took her to the party, and she has a peanut allergy. He was going up in the room, and then she ate a peanut. She ate a peanut like cake,
Yep.
and so she managed herself to get all the way up to the room. And the brother saw, so he was like, "Oh my God!" He had it so so he took her and then put her in the car, and then they drove off. And there was like this pole, and so she didn't really know about it. Well, she knew that she had a peanut allergy, but she was trying her best to get air. So she rolled down the window.
Yeah.
She put her air out, but the pole was right by it, and then it brushed her face off. And the body was still in the car. The body was still in the car. The mother had to find it.
Oh man.
And there was a picture of it where it was her head and it was covered in ants.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gruesome.
Yeah, and hey, again, you mentioned a scary old woman in the movie.
Yeah, so yeah, it's kind
There
of
we are.
yeah, it's all big one cycle.
Movie?
I think Granny will ever get her own movie. Yes.
I mean, I'm down. I mean, there's definitely a place in a horror movie somewhere for Granny. I just know it.
There has to be. I would love to see her just like saying "Once upon a time" and then cutting a chicken.
Chop.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that would actually be cool. Yeah.
Exactly. And then this happens.
Yeah. She's just like I would like her to be psychotic, very psychotic, very
Okay, I can do that for you.
like challenged. She's like very crazy, but she does have magical powers though.
Oh,
And
of course.
so as she cut her the head off, she just keeps laughing and laughing and laughing as she keeps cussing one piece and one piece.
That's what nightmares are made of.
And then she eats it raw.
Yep. Excellent.
Right. You got me in a horror, so I'm sorry, but I have to.
Hey, we're on track. We're right. Yep, it's great.
Yeah. I know some places are letting people perform concerts. Now are you going to take the chance to do some this summer?
I mean, when it's safe, when it's time, we're not going to do anything risky. And why would you do that anyways? If people didn't feel safe, and no one would show up anyways, right? So we just want to wait. We want to wait till it's safe. Yeah.
It has to be hard for a musician and told they cannot tour, not knowing when they can. It's kind of really like, whoa, am I gonna sing or am I just gonna be like, I'm just gonna wait? It's kind of like it's just so like music is great. Yeah, you can live stream it, but the problem is that you're supposed to go there and enjoy it. You're not supposed to be like it's just like that, but you're supposed to feel the rhythm, go on stage, rip a scab off. You never know.
You're right about that. I mean, it's an experience, right? So the band wants to entertain and the crowd wants to be entertained, and the two fit together, and it's this great environment. And just like you said, scabs get ripped off and all kinds of things happen.
You know what? You know actually what guy I got talking about who got his scab ripped off?
Who's that?
Danny Selesco. He was actually Alice Cooper's friend.
Okay.
I actually just interviewed him a couple hours ago.
Oh, no kidding. Cool.
Yeah, and so he was like a security guard as he started off. He still was a promoter, but he had to do like this security guard. And Alice Cooper was gonna cut his head off, so people were gonna rush it for some reason. People like to do that. So
Right.
he cut his head off. He had to block it by putting his feet like right here on the wall or something to
Yeah.
block it. And his arms were like this. And he got a scab somehow by doing something. It was like a long one. And I just can't, it's so gruesome, even that other thing is not gruesome on that. He's just, so one of the guys just hold the scab, then just ripped
Ooh.
it right off. Ripped it
Ooh.
right off.
Ouch.
And then blood was gushing everywhere. And then
Yeah.
and then he punched him in the nose, and then he broke his nose. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
not getting into it.
just all part of the show, right?
Yeah, it's all part of the show. Only for people like this, metalheads, or
That's right.
like horror metalheads, horror metalheads.
Exactly.
What is your favorite memory from a show?
From a show?
Yes, your favorite memory. Any?
Oh man, there's so many of them. I mean, I don't know. First thing that popped in my head as soon as you said it was Judas Priest Painkiller Tour. And I had not ever seen Judas Priest live before, even though they were one of my favorite bands for years. But Rob Halford coming out on his bike, it was just, it was a general admission concert, and we were right up front. And it was so packed that we were like getting crushed, but in a good way. It was kind of scary, but it was really awesome. And I mean, I've got hundreds of memories, but that was the first thing that popped in my head as soon as you said it.
You playing a show? What is your worst playing a show? Have you had any worst? Getting a scab ripped off? I just like mentioning that for some reason.
Well, one time I actually tore my Achilles tendon, and not on stage, but I did it like 2 days before a show, and like it broke in half. Okay, and the doctor, we couldn't get surgery done for another week, and I had shows all that week, and so I still played the shows. I had like this weird cast on, but it was kind of dangling inside there like this. It wasn't attached yet. And I was just taking a bunch of painkillers, and that's commitment, my friend. I did not cancel those shows.
Oh, gosh, commitment. Hey, get a medal of honor. We need to get a medal of honor for this man.
Yeah, man. My high notes were extra high that night.
How do my followers follow you, man? Oh my God, they need us. Like, they need to, like, summon you. They need to, like, my God, like, pound for you, man. Pound for you. Pound for you. I'll give you a pound for that one. I'm sorry. It's just that.
Hey, man, it's heavy metal. The show has to go on. I don't want to hear any excuses from anybody. Get out on the stage.
How do my followers follow you, though, actually?
What's that?
How do my followers follow you?
Yeah.
Yes. No, no, actually, what, like, do they click the link? Where did they go?
What do you mean? To what?
To follow you.
To follow? Yeah, all social media. Like, just so 2 ways, right? Leroy 13.
Yeah.
LEROI with either spell, 13 with 1 and 3, spell the word out, or use Roman numerals, or Granny 4 Barrel. That's Granny, the number 4, and barrel. Just Google it, and you'll have websites, social media. It's all there.
Well, would you tour with Marilyn Manson? Would you? Marilyn Manson.
What about him?
Would you tour with him?
Oh, hell yeah! I mean, that would be fantastic. I think that'd be a great show.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that he became a part of the cancel culture. Like, it was, he was like, cancel culture is really lame because it could be like one of the most famous rock stars in the world, and they like somebody can lie about one thing, and everybody's like, out of here, get him out. He did that. Nope, nope, nope. He definitely did it. No lies there. No lies. You're gone. You're gone. You're out of the world. Peace. You're nobody.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. We don't know until we actually really know.
Yeah, I got one picture of him right here. This used to be him, but this is like basically him now.
I see that. Yeah, yeah,
It's like really, it's just like you can be the you could be the savior of the universe and people can cancel you still. It's kind of like that sometimes.
you're right about that.
Yeah, not about the universe thing. People would actually maybe it's I'm just being I'm just like I'm just like explaining my point. Like
Exactly. Well, the thing is, once something like that happens to somebody, um, and somebody's, in the spotlight for something bad that happened, even if they didn't do it, a lot of the damage has already been done. You know what I mean?
yeah, what is next for you when you're little your band? What is next for you?
What's next?
Yeah, what is next for you? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, more recording, more recording. Just it never stops. Recording and writing. Just trying to be creative always.
What I love your music, dude. You're really hardcore. I like that kind of hardcore metal. Horror with metal. It can like be like it's kind of like ice cream mixed in with some milkshake. It's kind of like that. It's kind of the same thing, but it's just so good.
Yeah, well, I like the comparison.
Yeah,
Yeah, but hard ice cream, right?
like
Hard.
hard ice cream. Yeah, hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't hurt your voice. You'll need it for more interviews.
I have one at 10:30, so yes, I really gotta say my voice. Oh, thank you for being on my show. I hope the next time we talk is at the backstage on one of your awesome horror metal
Oh,
concerts.
absolutely. And thank you for the support. And
You're welcome, man.
I appreciate everything you're doing. I was checking out some of your videos on YouTube. I love your interviews.
You did, yeah. I would love to hook you up at Headbangers Con. You want a Headbangers Con? I can hook you up with a con.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, pound for you, pound for you.
I like that,
man. Devil horns,
yeah, brother.
devil horns, bro. Peace, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh wait, no, not tomorrow, but I gotta go, man.
You'll see me very soon. Take care, man.
I'll see you in my dreams. Peace.
Yes, you will. Your nightmares.
Yeah. Scrap forever. Peace, man. Bye.